Namaste. This is session 4 of the Inspire Living series on Pranayama, where you will experience the power of your breath through yogic breath work. There is an introduction and previous sessions to this series, which you should watch before practicing this one. The introduction will help you to understand the science behind the practices on a much deeper level, and the sessions build on one another. So we will be using practices from the previous sessions in this one. In this session, we will be practicing Nadi Shodhana. Nadi means energetic channel, and Shodhana means to cleanse or open that channel. There are many nadis, energetic channels, throughout the body. Classical yogic texts state that there are 70,000, while in ancient tantric texts, that number goes as high as 350,000. 3 of which are most significant and considered the main channels of distribution of energy throughout the entire energetic network. They are Ida on the left, Pingala on the right, and Sushumna directly in the center of the spine. Ida governs the left side of the body and is controlled by the right hemisphere of the brain. Pingala governs the right side of the body and is controlled by the left hemisphere of the brain. Singular nostril breathing is specifically used in yogic breath work to either stimulate the mental or physical force of energy within the body. However, in Nadi Shodhana, we will be performing alternate nostril breathing, where the inhalation and exhalation alternates between the left and right nostril. This brings balance to both hemispheres of the brain, which brings balance to both Ida and Pingala Nadi, both our mental and physical force of energy, which then opens up that central pathway in the middle of the spine, Sushumna. It is a truly balancing pranayama. Whether the imbalance is physical or mental, it can restore equilibrium. Furthermore, it achieves balance in the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, which enables us to handle life situations better in the days of our life. So let's prepare for the practice. We will be using samavriti, equal breath, along with yogic counting during the practice. This will regulate the breath, elongate the breath, as we develop control over the nervous system, control over our heart rate, and over the brain waves. Then we are going to include Nasagra Mudra. Mudra is a hand gesture where we will use the middle and index finger to gently press on the eyebrow center, and then we will use the thumb and ring finger to close the right and left nostrils. Nasagra Mudra is a very powerful mudra that stimulates the plexus of nerves that is directly connected to our hypothalamic pineal pituitary region within the brain. This region controls our emotions and our hormonal state, which means this region controls how we experience life. So let us begin. Come into a comfortable seated posture. What is most important is that the spine is straight and that you can sit comfortably for the next 10 minutes. Place the hands into a mudra of your choice on top of the knees. And when you're ready, gently close the eyelids. Imagine that there is a balloon on a string attached to the top of your head, slightly pulling you upward so that the spine is straight. Take in a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, let go of any tensions within the body. Another deep inhalation. And as you exhale, let go of any tensions within the mind. Another deep inhalation. And as you exhale, allow yourself to surrender to the present moment and practice. Become aware of the natural breath in the body. Notice that with every inhalation, the body slightly expands, and with every exhalation, the body slightly contracts. For a moment, just witness this natural expansion and contraction with every breath. Try not to control the breath, just witness its natural flow. Now we will discover the duration of your natural breath at this time using yogic counting. As you inhale, mentally count Om 1, Om 2, Om 3 to whatever the duration of your inhale is. And as you exhale, you count Om 1, Om 2, Om 3 to whatever the duration of your natural exhale is at this time. Discovering the count of your inhalation and exhalation using yogic counting. Now, whatever the count is at this moment of your inhalation, you will use this count for the duration of the practice. So if your inhalation was in Om 3 or in Om 4, that will be your count for the entire practice. You will not change the count. We will now begin the Pranayama Nadi Shodhana using equal breath with yogic counting and Nasagra Mudra. Raise the right hand and place the middle and index finger gently on the eyebrow center. Prepare the thumb and ring finger to close the right and left nostrils. Take in one natural inhalation and exhalation. And on the next inhalation, we will begin the practice. Close the right nostril and inhale to your count, mentally counting Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Close the left nostril, release the right, and exhale to your count Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, whatever your count is. Then inhaling through the right nostril, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, to whatever your count is, closing the right nostril, releasing the left, and exhaling Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, to whatever your count is. That is one round. Continuing, inhaling through the left nostril to your count. Closing the left nostril, releasing the right, exhaling to your count. Inhaling through the right nostril to your count. Closing the right nostril, releasing the left, exhaling to your count. Continuing alternate nostril breathing to your count. Continuing with the practice of alternate nostril breathing, inhaling your count through the left nostril, exhaling through the right nostril, inhaling through the right nostril, exhaling through the left. If at any time the right arm becomes tired, you can take your left palm and place it under your right elbow. Just remember to not hunch the shoulders and keep the spine straight. Continuing with the practice of alternate nostril breathing. Continuing alternate nostril breathing. Closing the right nostril, inhaling in the left to your count. Closing the left nostril, exhaling through the right to your count. Inhaling through the right. Closing the right nostril, releasing the left, exhaling through the left. Perform one final round of alternate nostril breathing. And when you are finished, keep the eyelids closed, place the hands on top of the knees in a mudra of your choice, and feel the effects of the practice on the body and mind. Notice that the heart rate is slower and the mind is more still. And when you're ready, gently open the eyes. You can perform a minimum of 10 rounds of Nadi Shodhana daily. And of course, you can do it longer, but minimum 10 rounds. Pranayama, in this practice of Nadi Shodhana, can be included in your daily spiritual practice after asana, and you can follow it with dharana and dhyan, which is concentration and meditation. There is an Inspire Living series on meditation if you don't understand what those practices are, dharana and dhyan. I hope you are enjoying this spiritual journey with the breath, and may your daily spiritual practice, whatever it may be blessed. Hari Om Tat Sat.